a state ticket?
No, it's a U ticket. It's not a business license document. So it's not in the state, it's a city ordinance, I believe.
Let's just have them back then.
I'm back from this.
You want this trial date of April 1st still?
You want me to look? Yeah, because I
Check
think
it out.
that's done.
All right, what's your first name, sir? Murshid?
Yes, sir. Murshid.
Murshid? This is the city of Detroit versus Murshid Obey, case number U622-49121. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Cohen Potts on behalf of Mr. Obaid. Looks like we're here for, this is like a miscellaneous bus violation?
It's a business ticket.
Oh, business license. They don't have a business docket anymore?
No,
No, they've kind of broken it up and assigned everybody maybe as the last name. Is that good?
no, it's seven.
You want to go through the arraignment? Sometimes we don't do that.
For the purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, wait for Marie Stanley and a guilty plea.
All right, we'll enter not guilty plea. We'll give him a $0 bond. And since we don't have an officer, we don't have our city attorney is out today. I'm going to have you back for a pretrial on April 7th at 8:30 a.m. All right?
April 7th.
April 7th. I would try to get you an offer now.
Am I gonna get a new what time is it, 8 o'clock in the morning?
Hold on. See if I can get your client an offer right quick.
Okay.
Well, let me speak to him first. 'Cause I need to find out if he's the owner of the business.
Okay.
I'm
Join the room, sir. The lawyer, please.
a worker. You hear me?
Join the room.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anyone available to talk to today, but if it's Mr. Morgan, I don't anticipate this getting resolved. It's just that Mr. Obaid is not the owner of the business and he's not responsible for the business license. But we can set the matter for a pretrial and try to work it out on that day.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I'd like to get it resolved right now. If I could, I'm gonna see if I can get a city attorney in here.
Okay.
Thought I had his number on. Do you have Stephen Morgan's number?
I do not.
Can you call the,
I just text Shannon.
okay.
Yeah, I love, you're not gonna get a proper cheesesteak. I mean, very, very, very rarely will you get a proper cheesesteak outside of Philadelphia? I'll say that.
Absolutely.
Now, are you a squeezed cheese guy or American?
Absolutely. Cheese whiz all the way.
No, I'm straight American. Real cheese for me. I was going to Larry's.
Yeah, that's right in Winfield. That's right across the street from St. Joseph.
Yeah, I was going to there, but it seemed like they kind of like a little bit fell off.
My favorite spot is Jim's down on, well, it's actually Jim's. This is a spot in West Philly on like 67th Street. There's another one on South Street that's more touristy, but I like the one on in the neighborhood better.
Now, my brother lived in Germantown, so that's when I first went to Philly when I was 17 to visit him. And there was a store right up the street from him, and that was my first ever cheesesteak. I was blown away, but I never have been back there outside of when I used to see him. Yep. And what high school did you go to?
West Philly. But then I transferred and moved to Georgia with my dad. So
I got good notes.
well, what
I
y'all,
have good notes on these files.
yeah, sometimes though, you know, the last court date, I'll have to make sure it's in, maybe that's what we need to do.
I'm gonna start scratching that last court date.
No, you know what you can do, maybe I can give you a date stamp. So
Yeah.
like what,
And you can adjust the date stamp every day.
yeah, so like today's date, it could be like, boom, I wrote this for this date. You know what I'm saying, so when you, but sometimes, like, if I'm not here, some of the clerks, they said something like, oh, I don't know, they were confused, and I was like, how was that confusing, but I guess that could be. If they don't know, you know what I'm saying? Cause he already did this, you know what I'm saying, he already paid that up front. You know, and now all we're doing is giving him another date.
That's Langley, yes.
Right.
Langley, they're put on each one of the tickets.
Right,
She
right.
wants to go get another car.
You need to get
Okay.
another one.
Mr. Morgan, good afternoon. Can you? put
Good
your
afternoon.
please?
Okay, what case are we on now? Stephen Morgan on behalf of the city of Detroit.
We're on, Mr. Obey. It's actually a business license case, and
Okay.
Counselor to speak to you regarding it. I guess you can just let him know what your position is, Mr. Potts.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Obey was got a ticket for a business license ticket. He's not the owner of the store. He just works there. I don't think the ticket was properly issued, so I think the ticket should be dismissed without prejudice and either, reissued to the owner of the store if necessary. But as far as Mr. Obey goes, it should be dismissed.
Understood. I don't, without having the file, the officer or anything of that sort, what I would indicate is that we should probably set up a trial and get the officer here, because I'm not sure what the basis was for them issuing that citation. I don't even see the citation. And oftentimes, okay, I'm listening.
Mr. Morgan, it's just a gas station on 7 Mile operating without a city of Detroit business license is in the comment section. And it's an officer from the Vice Squad out of the 9th Precinct, KIOUSIS. And he's got his badge number and he cited the municipal code 5-12-22.
5-12-22. Okay. At this point in the proceedings, I would not recommend a dismissal, because the basis for those tickets sometimes are not that person was the owner. it's not necessarily just the owner, it may be the person that's in possession and control of the business, or for some reason, the officer in doing the investigation might have found certain things and decided that that was the person that needed to take that that citation. I mean, in fact, the place, if it doesn't have a business, we don't have any registration as to who the owner is of the business. I mean, there's a separation between a business and maybe the ownership of the property. I don't have any of that information, so I'm not in a position right now to recommend any kind of dismissal on this case. We need the evidence. I need the proofs.
We can set the matter for a trial,
All right.
but let's just set it directly for a bench trial. No need for a pretrial.
You understand what's going on, Mr. Obey?
What is that?
You understand what's going on?
Yeah, I understand.
All right, it's trial date, April the 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
If same Zoom room, just zoom on in.
Just
Okay, if there's nothing further, have a great day.
All right, thank you.
All right, Mr. Morgan,
Yes, Your Honor.
can you put your cell number in the chat just so I thought I had it from a long time ago, but I don't see it.
Oh, no, you never had it. You know, defense counsel never did. They didn't